be in store next season as well. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the BYU Cougars, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleer. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of...
Should be no closeout.
And yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Cougars offense will have the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Might be changing the route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the quick game. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. This BYU offense set up with another 1st down. They just keep firing. It's complete to the left. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. BYU trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw on 3rd. Starting to feel a little pressure. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, BYU! And the grab in the end zone for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So Coastal Carolina's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys and gals galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Complete downfield. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the shot to clears are at the line, looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try the run. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the break. BYU is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period.
CPU, Syracuse versus Nebraska. And who else? Arkansas versus Florida State. But they had never posted, so I didn't know. Pittsburgh as well, but he posted his.
The shot that clears the line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'll lob to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll try it again. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They're going to run it. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
The RPO fired complete to the left. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He might want another play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it the deep. There, and it just trickled through his fingers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. BYU with the 1st and 10. He's got him. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, BYU.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Gore. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves him. Getting that push and pick up a 4 out to the 26. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, can these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the shot to clears are at the line, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They boot it away. Wants to return it. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but... Some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down. He rifles one deep to the left. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar!
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
All right, now, if you're the quarterback, you got to know in this game, you better be ready every snap. You better know where the pressure's coming from, because this defense is going to bring it from all over the place.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The shot that clears will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, thanks. You put these two programs together given the seasons they had, and we figured we might get a notable first half in this New Mexico Bowl. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the New Mexico Bowl.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina has it. The shot to clear offense headed back to the field. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
And the shot to clear is with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. The shot that clears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Gore. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. And the shot that clears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. The quick out. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. Defense is backed up, shadowing the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Made it harder on themselves on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 9. Back to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. He's got it on the run.
As a former quarterback, guys, I love drag routes down close to the goal line. You're hoping you're going to get a mesh, you're going to get him freed up, and it's just a catch and walk in, but the defense makes the tackle there. Now setting up 4th down. Do you have the guts to go back to that same pass play here on offense?
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Give to the running back.
I hear you 1 sec.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. Turning it on. They'll get him on the ground. At the
game almost over.
And it'll be a 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it.
I'm trying to see for you is almost over. I got 2 o'clock on. Checking the door, make sure it's over.
Bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The give to the back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. That gives him 54 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Mitchell. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Past the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll try to get it through the air. Finds the tight end. There he goes. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. And the stomping has commenced. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully. They fake it, the kicker's looking to pass. And it's complete off the face.
Fucking catch, boy.
The 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
Catch, boy. Yeah, they got out 2 points. Good throw, actually. Good play, boy.
Kickoff
Maybe
unit
they're back off
forward
with this
as they
extra
have
point.
been busy as they built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got him downfield. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. The shot that clears have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Oh.
Snagged out of the air.
Oh.
Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Oh.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the shot that clears can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete. Breaks into the open. They make the... But this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
2 minutes.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets open down the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Fox, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The shot that clears didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in the end zone.
Come on, bro. What you doing? Go.
Down, shot to clear.
job by the quarterback there, just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
EA. Kick, right? You got to keep the top of the football, get a good bounce, get kind of lucky, right? Like it's got to bounce off the guys, and the kick team was ready. Pounced on the football, they got the ball, and got some momentum.
Bringing the heat. Quarterback gets the first down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got the tight end. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Right caught it, bro. Why was I even looking at that shit? No, he caught it. No, he caught it.
Wants to have another peek at
I
that
gotta
last
fix
play.
that. You know he caught that shit, bro.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the shot to clear is headed quickly to the line.
And that's another shot to clear.
They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. And his throw is incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it. First and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. And he was trying to cash in the end zone of this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. Lets it fly. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He's got it on the move. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. A field goal is not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. And it's a touchdown in the dying moments of the game.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he did get that extra point through the slip. Surface, no problem. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. You know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers in the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure.
There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they